Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. I can't believe it's 2023, but here we are. That 2022 seemed to be the fastest year of my life. So I'm hoping to figure out a way how to slow this year down a bit. But this morning, I came into work, I grabbed my cup of tea, started to drink and do work as usual, doing the orders the same way, posting content, talking to my team about how we're going to do things. Are we still keeping going with what we did all through 2022? And then I said, wait a minute, we all need to stop. We need to stop because I don't want our company to be in the exact same spot next year. Now, if you're a business owner or a marketing director, don't we all want to see improvement? We all want to see change. Change is what makes the working environment exciting and fun. We don't want to stay status quo day after day, year after year, doing the same things. So I stopped the team. I said, wait a minute, guys, stop what we're doing. We need to go back and start looking at a few different things. We need to look back to review what we did, to see what changes need to be made or what additions we need to add. And so the LinkedIn Live today was quite easy for me because I wanted to tell you about the mistake we were about to make about just going the same path as usual. We all know marketing is changing at warp speed. For a few months now, I've been looking at different AI platforms that we could utilize, and I am as guilty as everyone. I love to chase the chase the shiny object. If someone tells me we can do it faster, quicker, I'm like, yeah, let me see. Can you? And I always jump on board. And so I have learned over the years of running and jumping to sit back, stop, evaluate it, and to see, do we, world innovators, really need it? So today I wanted to just go over a few things that we did this morning. And of course, we're still doing it. You can't do it in, a few hours. But I wanted to give you kind of the guidelines of things we're doing. And after I post this, I will put some worksheets down in the comments for you to download so that you can start working on them and look at what we were, talking about amongst ourselves as a team. The first thing is go back, review what you did last year. What worked? What didn't work? What content got reactions? What didn't? What did people say about your content? So review what you did last week or last year. You got to go back. Some people like to do it in quarters. Some people like to do it weekly. Right now, because we're starting a new year, I'm asking you to go back and analyze the whole year. So you can see what were your big wins or what were your big flops and how you can change them. So that is number one. And also I want to mention, listen all the way to the end because there is some bonus of some applications that we're now using that we have seen saves us a ton of time. The second thing, which I'm sure you all have done, is you need to set those goals. And you got to make sure they're SMART goals, that they're specific and measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. We go through that a lot about setting goals. You've got to have goals. Goals are that North Star. The goals are the thing that you know what direction you're heading in because that's what you want to achieve. Our goal here at World Innovators is to put you on that direct path so that you can achieve your goals the fastest. And what we do to help you with that, we have to do in-house. So just like we're doing right now, we stopped this morning. We had to review what we did, what worked, what didn't. We had to set up our goals, our SMART goals. And I have to tell you, each department is still trying to figure out what their SMART goal is going to be for 2023. It takes time. It's not something just to rush through. You've got to make sure that the goals that each department picks are the goals that are going to help that your company get to that next level. Because like I said, as a business owner, you want to see your business grow. My mom, when she started this company 42 years ago, she used to tell me, Donna, it's like another child. So that would be 4 children for her. And I was a little insulted. I'm like, what do you mean your business is a child? I now understand that. You spend so much time and energy nurturing a business. You want to see it grow. You want to see it grow into that reputable brand that helps people. You build those quality relationships that will stand the test of time. So I understand that now. So set those goals. Have each department set their goals so that it all feeds into the company's main goal. The third thing, and this is our biggest area in-house at World Innovators, get your content together and organized. Create a content calendar so that you are offering your audience, and of course, your audience is specific to you, you're offering your audience the information that they need. You're offering your audience the information that will help you build a relationship with them so they'll want to work with you year after year. Because we all know as businesses, if you want to grow year after year, you got to hold on to the customers. It's not like every year you start off with a clean slate, and you're trying to get all new customers. No, you want to get more and more customers each year. So we need to set up a content calendar in here at World Innovators, because right now we've got tons of content. We've got LinkedIn Lives, we've got blogs, we've got a podcast, but I have to tell you, it's a ton of content that's like here. It's like this big, huge ball, and it is hard for people to digest. So over this coming month, what we're doing is we're taking all our content and we're putting it down into categories on what channels and when they'll be posted so that it would be a cohesive plan on how people are getting the content we're putting out there, whether it's a how-to list, whether it's a thought of the day. And of course, me on Fridays, I always like to give my inspiration to be outside to get those creative juices going. Because we all know we're most creative when we're relaxed. In the shower, reading a book. Me, it's always like when I'm trying to fall asleep, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's right, that idea. I got to do that. So create a good content calendar and keep track of it. And then at the end of next year, you'll be able to see what is the category your audience is most interested in. And then you'll know which posts you should do more of. The fourth thing, review your website. It's always a good idea, and I know it's a big, big procedure to look at the website, the pages, to make sure it's relevant. But assign someone on your team. Have them go through and make sure dates are up to date. I've recently been on sites where maybe I might go to look at their advertising options and I see 2017 or 2018. Well, that could be an oversight on their part, but it does make me reflect, like, how good are they at keeping their information up to date? So go through your website, make sure that the information there is current with what you are doing right now, and that it displays what is your company's mission. What are your thoughts? World Innovators as a marketing company, people are like, oh, you just want to help people market products. But no, right now, it is all about building relationships. And that goes from building relationships with our employees, building relationships with our prospects, and building relationships with our customers. In doing that, that has helped us to just enjoy work more. It's not about one-off sales. It's about really getting to know the people we work with and how to help them to the best of our ability, helping them achieve their goals. Really, building relationships help you with every facet of your life. And when you build those deep relationships, that's where the magic can happen. So build relationships. So review the website, make sure it has all the information you want on there. Now, as I mentioned, we are going to have at the end, remember, I'm going to put in some special tips on different platforms we've been using, but you got to listen all the way to the end. The other is lead generation. What worked for us? And for us, it's not just lead generation. What branding also worked? I know we all want a large number of leads that we can take and nurture into sales, but you also have to make sure your branding is out there and it's out there in front of the right people, in front of the right audience, and it portrays your company, its uniqueness. You can stand out from your competition if you use your own voice. If you show what makes your company unique, because every company out there is different. Yes, there's tons of marketing companies, but were they founded 42 years ago by a woman who had to have the business to support her family? And did she see that need for B2B specific niche sources? You see, as you whittle it down, it gets more and more specific on what makes World Innovators unique from other companies. So make sure your uniqueness comes through. We're a family-owned business. We like to treat our clients like family. We'll never have hundreds and thousands of customers. No, because there's no way to possibly give them the attention they need. So boutique, yeah, call us boutique. But find your specific niche, show them your unique voice, and that is when you will build those relationships that will instill trust. And I'm telling you, that is when business becomes exciting. That's when you want to get up every day because you want to help people out and because you're seeing that you're making a difference. So lead generation. The last thing, review your customer list. Make sure that your list of customers are cleaned and updated and that you have all the fields. I go into some customers of mine and I'll see they might have an email address here. They might have a postal address here. Oh, this one might have a phone number. Oh, that's only half a phone number. Oh, this one is signed Elvis Presley. Well, we know that's probably not his real name. So make sure the information on your database is complete, it is accurate, and make sure they've all opted in to getting your messages. When you have that database that is of good quality, that's when you can analyze it to figure out what other people could we be helping? What other people match this profile? Because they're our audience. And when you're able to create that picture of your specific audience, that's when you can create the content that will help bring those people in as leads. And then you can nurture those relationships. As I said, if you stayed to the end, I was going to give you some bonus tips on what we started using here at World Innovators. And when I finish, I will put together a link that you can go on to get the URLs for them. But let me just touch on them. The first platform we've been started using was Descript, DESCRIPT. We're using that right now in order to take our big podcast videos and splitting it up into videograms. Sometimes people don't want to listen to our full podcast, but quick little videograms help entice the person to read or watch the rest of our video or our podcast. So we're starting to use Descript. The other thing I've just started using, and this is from my good friend Mark Firth of B2B Growth, He taught me to use Chat GPT. Now, this is a great AI platform that helps with content. You're able to go on there, you're able to put a topic, and then it writes out some content. One warning though, it is easy to go ahead and use everything they wrote and bam, I'm done. Because if you're like me, if I've got a video or something, it takes me forever to put those descriptions together. But make sure that how it is written is your voice. It's how you sound. You don't want to start regurgitating just the same language over and over. So make it unique. The other option is a note-taking AI platform. It's MEM.ai. And again, Mark Firth mentioned this, and so I'm taking his suggestion on it. I go in there and I keep notes because, as I mentioned, we go out for a walk, we read a book, we take a shower, we get those creative juices going with topics we want to look into, topics we want to post about, topics we think our audience would be interested in. Check those 3 out and see if they help you. I know they have helped us save a lot of time, but it also helped us try to put everything together in a succinct order. Not that we're just using this and we're using this and we're using this. No, we're creating a nice way of using them to create a cohesive strategy to talk to our audience. Now is the time to make this the best marketing year ever. But you have to stop, evaluate what you did last year, and decide how you want to go forward. As I mentioned, I will put a link in the comments below after this is posted where you can go. You can see the worksheets we've been working off of and the URLs that I just mentioned. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to reach out to me at dpeterson@worldinnovators.com. Talk to you later, and I hope you all have a fabulous new year. Bye.